We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major. A good one here between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. The Padres have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Dave Peterson will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box, Brandon Perry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Perry.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Hit the other way out toward right field. Perry is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing across here this half. Here's Mookie Betts. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 1 for 2. Heading out toward shallow right. Perry is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So settling in now, Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line drive, base hit.
Find the ball.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. In his career, Voigt carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Voigt, playing here in his age 31 season, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Here we go.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
A swing and a ground ball to third.
Beat it out.
On to first, and the Padre threat goes by. At the plate, J.D. Davis.
Now batting.
The 1-2.
J.D.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Striding in once again, Brandon Perry. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
First offering on its way. Luke Voigt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Perry, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Here's a little chopper up the middle.
Come on, come on.
To first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. 9 men come to the plate, however. Now at the plate, Brandon Perry.
Brandon Perry.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
0-1, here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Long throw to third. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners.
What right there, he executes defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
Robert Gesellman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Mejia is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Behind 0-2 now. Gesellman primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground, and when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Brandon Perry. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. 7 runs, 13 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run is scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
11 runs. Men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. The Friars aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Pulled toward right center field. Perry is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in now for San Diego, Brandon Perry. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brandon Perry.
Now here's the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Betts, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit the other way out toward right field. Perry is there, and he has it for the out. At the plate, Brandon Perry. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in, J.D. Davis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 3-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. So it's first and third with 2 away. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hal Shields. The 1-1 home. This is pulled into right. Oh, and he misses it. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Brandon Perry will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Into the corner and slicing foul. Waka, an Iowa native. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Digging in, Brandon Perry, and here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Let her fly, let her fly. There we go, kid.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count.
Betances is ready. Here's the 0-1. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. He'll get it into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Perry is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Into the box now, Brandon Perry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Perry stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1 and 2.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down.
Hey, come on, big dog.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate.
Come on,
A tag
get
for
down.
1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So digging in now, Francisco Mejia. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Swing, strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Perry. Here comes the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And it's quickly 0-2. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you like your can up there, huh?
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Brandon Perry. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is line to left.
Come on, go. He's going.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the inning. Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the stink.
Now at the plate, Hal Shields.
Number 7, Hal Shields.
From the belt, the pitch. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. The 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Shooter.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete.
Lofted in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. At the plate, Brandon Perry.
The right fielder, Brandon Perry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Here we go. Here we go.
A pause and the 0-2. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
The next 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind. Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally.
1-4. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. John Gant gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike 1, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game.
Now in the box, Brandon Perry, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Oh, baby, see you driving. Get a good one up
He's
there,
ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Bader is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best.
Ready now, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, boy, good eye. Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Voit, the runner at second with one away.
Get your pitch.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short.
Run it out, dig!
And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Perry, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Big spot here. 1st and 2nd, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time. Let her rip, let her rip.
1-0, here it is.
Hey.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
The set and the 1-1. Lofted in the air out to right field.
Round hard, you're scoring. You're scoring.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off.
Tonight.
If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Perry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Perry.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Schrock.
Max.
Skied into straightaway right. Perry will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in, Brandon Perry.
The right fielder, number 5. Brandon.
Now the pitch.
Perry.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Yeah, you get a good one up there, huh?
The pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. The throw to first. Not in time. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
He's set. Here it comes.
Back.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly. He's going,
Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Bo Naylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Perry is in his tracks now. 1 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Perry. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Square that up. Good job. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
The third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny
Fouled off.
Machado.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Machado now on 0-1.
1-1.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he just manages to get his hand in.
They see it and drive it. Let's go.
The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Standing in, Eric Hosmer.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Perry. He singled his last time up.
Perry.
Looking to minimize the damage here. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Grounded to third. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
3-1. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Zach Davies will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all four quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So striding in, Brandon Perry. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Into the box now, Austin Nola, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Nola.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Perry is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So now the pitcher for the Mariners, Nick Margaviches.
The pitcher, number 52.
The windup and the 0-1.
Margaviches.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Noelvi Marte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So stepping in, Dom Thompson-Williams as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Hold on to it.
You know, D-Row, there are...
So striding forward now, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw won't get him.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Now batting, second baseman, Richie Hill.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding in, Francisco Mejia.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Good rip on it, huh?
First pitch coming, here it is. So far this year against Southpaws, Mejia is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
There you go, left line. Yeah, good one
From
up
the
there,
belt,
huh?
kicks and deals.
Nope, inside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Come on, big guy.
Here we go now.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit down the line at
Come
first.
on, go hard. You're
and
scoring.
this scoots
Go hard.
under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And the run is in to score from second.
right
It's
there.
now
Good job.
3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Mariners. Number 92, Nick.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now.
The right
Brandon
fielder,
Perry,
number 5.
1 for 2 on his line so
Brandon
far in the game.
Perry.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. Machado, base runner at first with 1 out.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And he fouls this one off.
See it, drive it like you can.
Now another 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2. Standing in, Brandon Perry, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Popped him up. Nola moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next for Seattle, Chad De La Guerra. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Perry is there. 2 down.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Padres took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Davies notches his 3rd win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Nick Margavicius was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. Interleague Baseball next. Dinelson Lamet is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Well, Matty, if this isn't a microcosm of how bad this team's been struggling lately. We didn't even have a chance to break bread and talk about them, really, and they're already down 3-0. They're going to have to find...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No, he's safe.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Mejia. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Now a throw over. Three runs already home here.
Wait for your pitch up there.
This is foul right side.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Let it fly right here.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Perry.
Right fielder, Brandon.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Perry is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
In now, Francisco Mejia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Francisco Mejia.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
From the stretch. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Get your pitch.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Runners on first with 1 down. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Dinelson Lamet. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
A ball and a strike.
The count's 1-1.
And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball.
Let her rip, let her rip.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Pham. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. From the belt, the pitch.
Count's 1-0.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Come on, big guy.
Grounded down the third baseline. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs. Stepping in, Chad De La Guerra.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman.
The 1-2.
Chad De La Guerra.
High and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Onto the party porch, and gone. Digging in now for the Mariners, Evan White comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
White.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Brandon Perry. He singled his last time up.
Perry.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2.
Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Whistler is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
6 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it.
Come on, come on, come on.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-2. Right side.
Adames brings it in.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Brandon Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fouled away.
See it up and drive it, huh?
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Digging in now, Brandon Perry, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. 8 runs on 12 hits and 1 error for the Padres so far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, come on, big guy.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
Skied into straightaway right.
Round hard,
The big chase is Henniger.
scoring.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 8-3 is today's final. The San Diego Padres hosted a 3-run first. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. The Friars have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Josh James is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
Big Brandon Perry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And that's in there for a strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over.
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season.
Now batting, Brandon Perry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Perry.
Slow little grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 7.